Hey everybody, Tony Ellswick here, and this is the beginning of my second day here in Nicaragua. We arrived yesterday, we drove to the city, got to go to the Nehemiah Center and see some people there. Spent time with Melvin, one of the men from our program who was taking his ordination exam, which took a while, but we got to hang out and talk a little bit afterwards. It was really a great time. So today, hoping to go see some friends, a pastor in a neighborhood called Temois. It's kind of a remote area, and we're going to bring him some food and some water, and we'll see how the day unfolds. Having lunch with Raul, one of the guys from our program as well, who really excited to catch up with him. And then this afternoon, we're not exactly sure how everything's going to work out. I'm hoping to go to the valley, Los Rios Valley, but we've heard that the roads might be washed out due to some heavy rain, so we'll see how it goes. So it should be a great day. Okay, so I'm here on the road. We're just leaving Temois, and I had the chance to see Pastor Ricardo and to also see Hazel. Pastor Ricardo is one of the pastors that we worked with. He's actually one of the first pastors that we met when we came on our vision trip. And so it was great to be able to see him, to be able to surprise him. He didn't know we were coming. We didn't have a chance to call him or let him know. So we were just driving up here hoping that he was available, and he was. So that was really great. And then Hazel is from Hazel and Lester. This is a couple that we had a short-term team that came up here one time, and they had a marriage conference, and at the end of the marriage conference they decided to get married, and so they've been a special couple for us. So we went and we visited them as well, brought them some food and some water, and brought some food and water to Ricardo. So Lester was working, and so we weren't able to see him, but I was able to see Hazel, and it was a really great time. It's a really beautiful place up here. It's one of my favorite places in Nicaragua. I love to be here. So we have a full day, but the day started off really great up here in Temois. So I'm out here on the road from Esteli, actually almost into the Managua area. I had a great time in Esteli, got to see Richard and Noel, and even got to see Mario quickly. He was a guy who used to be part of our program. He was part of our third meal program. But got to spend some good time with Richard and Noel, give them their ordination exam. So I'll be grading that to see how it goes. And it was just good. I got to have some one-on-one time with each of the men to discuss ministry strategies and their future and how we're going to be going forward. I'm really excited. Noel is looking to plant a church soon out of his house. I got to see him and his wife and pray with them at their house to just encourage them, and just to encourage them that it's exciting to see what the Lord's doing in them and through them. And so we're really excited what God is continuing to do here in Nicaragua. I'm on my way to my last meeting of the trip, and then it's off to the hotel, and tomorrow head home to Panama. Hey, so I'm here in my hotel room on the last day I'm in Nicaragua. Actually, I leave for the airport in a little over an hour, so just wrapping things up, and I've started looking over some of the exams. And I mentioned the exams, so I want to explain that a little bit. You may remember a few years ago, three men, Melvin, Noel, and Richard, came under care of a provisional presbytery that was working to help them prepare for ordination as Presbyterian pastors. And so we've been working in that process for a few years now, and so the guys felt like it was time to give them some exams to see where they're at. So it's hopefully going to serve two purposes. One, just to see if the guys are ready already, if they know enough and they can pass the exams, or to see what needs to be done next. So as we go through the exams, and we can see where there's areas of weaknesses, and then focus our trainings on that. And so the exams consist of a longer exam over theology that took each of the guys several hours to do, short answer, and then we had a 200 question Bible knowledge exam that was pretty thorough. And on top of that, they had to send in some sermons that they had to write out so we could see how they could handle the biblical text, and they're also doing a church history project. And so we're trying to work with them to kind of see where we are in the process and to help encourage them and move forward, because we believe that the Lord's doing something really unique in their lives, and we're excited to be a part of it. So that's what I'm doing today, looking over these exams. Eventually I'll be translating the other exams into English to be able to give to the guys in the provisional presbytery, and we'll see where things go from there. Hey, so I am back in Panama City. Had time to get a haircut and reflect on the trip. I was really happy with it. It was great to be able to go back and see and encourage a lot of my old friends and men in our program, and to be able to move things forward. We still have a couple of learning communities there, so we got to kind of deliver the books and then make sure everybody's staying on course as we hope to get them graduated. And to also spend time with the guys who are desiring to be Presbyterian pastors, and to talk them through and to kind of take these next steps with them to kind of see what the future holds and how the process is going to unfold. It was great being back in Nicaragua. It's a country that is still in transition and needs prayer. There's a lot of issues economically and uncertainty for the future. So please be praying for them. Hey, we thank you for all your prayers and your support as we work to bring more training, more pastors, and more churches to Panama and Nicaragua.